And Shubhendu Ghosh sent us this report from New York, in which he highlights major takeaways from the Prime Minister's US visit.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi concluded his historic visit to the United States in a packed tour that lasted around 50 hours. India's vision and engagement was furthered in diverse domains. First, the Quad Leader Summit. Prime Minister Modi participated in the 6th Quad Leader Summit in Wilmington, Delaware, hosted by US President Joe Biden. Leaders of Australia and Japan also participated. Some of the big takeaways included the Quad Cancer Moonshot, a groundbreaking partnership to save lives in the Indo-Pacific region by combating cervical cancer, first ever Quad at Sea ship observer mission, cooperation in semiconductor supply chain and more. The next Leader Summit will be hosted by India in 2025. Second, the Summit of the Future. PM Modi addressed the Summit of the Future at the 79th United Nations General Assembly in New York. He gave a clarion call for reform, saying that global action must match global ambitions. His intervention defined the fundamental course correction needed for a sustainable and equitable future. He flagged the continuing threat of terrorism and cyber crimes, advocated strengthening global digital governance and tech regulation. He also shared India's success in poverty alleviation and digital public infrastructure. Third, the bilateral engagements. On the sidelines of the key events, Prime Minister held a number of bilateral meetings. Besides the Quad partner countries, PM also met leaders of Nepal, Kuwait, Palestine, Vietnam, Armenia and Ukraine. PM Modi and President Zelensky discussed the situation in Ukraine, as well as ways to forward on the pursuing a path of peace figured prominently in their discussions. Next, the CEO's Roundtable. Prime Minister Modi interacted with technology industry leaders in New York in a roundtable anchored by Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Talks focused on artificial intelligence, quantum, biotechnology, life sciences, computing, IT and communication, along with semiconductor technologies. Finally, the Mega Diaspora Program. Indian American community accorded a memorable welcome to Prime Minister Modi at the Nassau Coliseum at Long Island. The Prime Minister recounted the remarkable rise of India and the Indian diaspora on the global stage. He also said that for the world, AI stands for artificial intelligence, but he believes it also represents the America-India spirit. So those were some of the key takeaways of Prime Minister Modi's historic visit to the United States. Shubhendu Ghosh for DD India in New York.